Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Simon Leach and welcome to the studio. I've just got here a few things that I wanted to do. I've got some things to finish off, some small thrown bottles that have got a trimmed foot. I need to do some kind of scratched decoration on those. I've also got here another bottle here which is awaiting some kind of treatment. Quite often I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do in the way of treatment to a pot, and I sometimes attack it rather spontaneously. This particular one here, you can see, has had some scratches put down the side, which in fact are done with the edge of a hacksaw blade. What I don't have here is a grindstone to be able to grind off the end like I really would like. Another thing you can use to scratch, of course, is something like this, which is a jigsaw blade. At least that's what we call them in UK, a jigsaw. You know, one of those little blades that just goes up and down, up and down, up and down like that. So there's just behind there. There's this bigger bowl, which, as you can see, has got a. I can show you the surface. It's got a scratched surface, which is, I'm going to leave as the background, as it were. Incidentally, to get that surface, I use one of these things, which is a kind of trowel for spreading cement or grout or something, a grouting trowel. You may remember in that clip I did with Guy Wolf, he did make mention of that, didn't he? Just while we're here, I've got some boards here which need wiping off, but so I'm just going to very quickly give those boards a wipe. I want to do this because I want you to see that it's important to keep your wear boards clean, you know, and to work off clean wear boards, clean surfaces, because there's nothing that can damage the bottom of a pot more than little dried up bits of cruds of clay that are left on a wear board. And you know, it's very easy to sort of think, oh well, it doesn't matter, and you just put the pot down on it, and then it leaves an ugly, scratched, indented mark on the bottom of the pots. Just getting these out of the way. They were here, and I just want for you to see that it's good practice to do it. And I'm a rather untidy, I'm not a very clean worker, but I do try to keep my wear boards a bit clean when I'm working. Okay, ha. Okay, so it's all right. I'm just bringing you in on my ordinary everyday life as a potter. So there was that little one we did. Now what I really want to do is, now you see, for example, this particular one here, which I've got in front of us, you'll notice has got some throwing marks from my hands left there in the side. And so for that particular pot, I'm not actually going to scratch it, because I actually left them there on purpose, because I like the. Now I hope this camera's not going to fall over. That would be awfully embarrassing. Okay, so put him up there. So it's better for the ones that you want to scratch. Take one that's slightly smoother. So we'll take that one. And now let's have a look. Try to show you kind of thing. Oh, I'm going to take this hacksaw blade in this case. Now when you do this, do it boldly. So we're going to start at the top and we're going to push down and push down and push down. Try and get them running straight. You want to, when you're decorating and that kind of thing, you want to keep a kind of freshness in what you do. So it doesn't matter if each one has not got to be sort of clinically exactly the same as the one previous, necessarily at all. There we are. Now we're coming round to this side, and 1 and 2. I think I can get 2 more in that. So there we can see what I've done there, just simply by scratching with the hacksaw blade. As I said, I don't have my. I'm going to use this simple, ordinary pottery knife, and I'm going to make some other little marks down the side here. Now this is not difficult to do. Any one of you out there could do this. Just dig in the end of the knife and just pull it down. Just try and make sure that they're running kind of straight. And if they're not running straight, well, it's not the end of the world. I mean, let's face it, if you go outside and look at nature, what blade of grass is exactly vertical? What bough of a tree is exactly horizontal? So just get a little bit of freedom in what you do. Don't get, we're very bound up with symmetry, aren't we? Having to have everything exactly the same. Do something on one side, it's got to be exactly the same on the other. Otherwise we sort of think it feels out of balance. But there we are. Lovely piece of cake, see? Just have to be bold. Hit it and do it. And it'll happen. Alright? Now it's just simply done with the end of that knife, as I showed you. Alright, well that's that fella. Tell you what, you can use a lot of kitchen tools for doing different things. I fancy, one of these guys, which is a potato peeler. I was just wondering, I've never used one before, but I've just thought I would, here in front of you, let's experiment to see what sort of effect we can get. You see? Now, all you women folk out there, I'm sure you're good at peeling potatoes, aren't you? So, don't tell me you couldn't do this. Just simply carve with a potato peeler. So there we go. I think I'll draw this clip to a close because we're probably running out of time otherwise. Okay. Hey, Simon Leach here saying, keep practicing, be experimental, and see what you can find in your kitchen drawer. Hey, see you around.